This bright blue case is the Tech 21 Remix in Motion. It's an Apple exclusive. Now, some of you eagle-eyed viewers spotted this case when I was talking about how dumb the camera screen protectors are for the iPhone. Now, I like this case. The soft rubber coating on this product is top-notch, which is something I really can't say for Tech 21's other cases. The design of this product is also very unique, as it doesn't look like your typical drab, gray, black, gray case. But how does it stack up against all the other cases that I reviewed? Overall, this product actually sits in the top third of all the cases that I've reviewed for the iPhone 11, so that's not a bad thing. This is an above-average case. In MobileReviewsEh, this noisy nose breather and I do our videos based on actual usage. We use a product, we rate the product, then we compare the products. Because anything else would be the equivalent of believing a food critic who doesn't like food. This is a light, thin case that fits the iPhone surprisingly well, which to me is an anomaly because Tech 21 cases are notoriously known to be very, very loose. I almost mistook this case to be a single layered case, but I think it's a double layered case as there's a thin polycarbonate shell whose edges are lined with the TPE material. I think. The overall design of this product is very similar to the PureClear, which is also a dual layered case. The Remix in Motion won't slide around easy on the front or the back, and as I said a minute ago, the texture on this case is great. It's got enough grip that I don't feel like my iPhone's gonna fall out completely, but it's not aggressive that's like, you know, gonna catch all my pockets and stuff. The Tech 21 case is surprisingly thin and light. This Remix in Motion case weighs only 30 grams, which is almost as light as the Fusion X I just reviewed for a device that's 30% smaller. My gripe with Tech 21 cases is that the case edges are always so very, very low. I've got a screen protector on this 11 Pro Max, and the case edge and that screen protector almost sit flush. It's that tight. That's not going to be great when you do this to your iPhone. Now, from a wear and tear perspective, the case isn't going to show fingerprinting at all, or face grease, I think. Yeah, a little bit. Face is really greasy. But it will scuff easier than other cases. A small drop on the brick resulted in the corner looking pretty mangy already, and we haven't even done any big drops with it. When it comes to functionality, your iPhone's going to shine in the Tech 21 case. The buttons are top notch. They're right up there with the Rhino Shield products, you know, the OG of removable buttons, and it's also up there with the OtterBox symmetry. I would say that the Catalyst Impact that I just recently re-reviewed is almost up there as well, but just kind of not there. Just close, not there. Unlike the Evo Check, the Tech 21 doesn't include a set of extra buttons for you to play with, which makes sense because I guess the color, the yellow on this case, was purposely chosen to be yellow so that it matches with some of the yellow in the design. I do have to point out that this design, from what I can tell, is printed and then wrapped around it because the seams aren't terrible, but are noticeable. But overall, Tech 21 has done a great job with this look of the case, like how they've managed to do it. I'm a little sad that I got the blue one because there's 4 different choices that you can get, and it's just like a plethora, a cacophony of different colors on your iPhone. It's like, woo! So if you want to get this case, too bad for you, you have to go to the Apple Store, I guess not physically, unless your Apple Store is open. Ours isn't. You have to go to their website to buy it. There's no Amazon links for this thing, which is too bad. I always wonder how products become Apple exclusives, because half the products are not good. The low case edges do not get in the way of screen access. The ports are large enough for whatever cables you want to use, and the camera cutout doesn't get in the way of the camera. Now, as a side note, on this 11 Pro Max, I've got the ZAG camera glass screen protectors, and watch what you can do with them with a little bit of pressure. That's why camera screen protectors suck. Now, when it comes to one-handed usage, despite my love for the texture of the case, it's still slick enough that it may fall out of your hand every once in a while. Which isn't great, but at least it has 8 feet worth of drop protection, right? Now, Tech 21 has always had above average claims in terms of drop height. Crazy claims, we'll say. But these companies fail to mention that the drop height's most likely going to be for the corners, and the corners aren't that great either. Like, not a lot of pressure coming off. Now, before I put a few dents into this very pretty case, I'm not excited to do that because I did pay a lot of money for this thing. I will note that there's a ring on the inside of the camera cutout that will minimize dust and debris from getting between the case and the iPhone. But the back doesn't have like a microfiber lining on it to kind of capture that stuff so it doesn't scratch your iPhone. So if you do get this product, make sure you take your iPhone out, clean off the dust and debris every once in a while. There is a gap between the iPhone and the case, and so it might not constantly scratch, but stuff will still get caught between there. 8 feet drop protection.
Trot's mild screen protection, cracked screen protector. So not great, but you know. Oh. Even more cracks.
So that's all I got for this video. Questions, comments, leave them down there. I bought a bunch of cases off of the Apple store. The other one was the OtterBox Figura. Between the OtterBox Figura and this product's so much better despite costing the same amount. Yeah, way to go, Tech21. First time watching one of my videos? Click subscribe. I've been producing content every single day. A review every single day. Still. We'll still keep doing that. Try to do that. That's kind of all I got. Thanks for watching.